What's up, Team Brook? I was sitting here and I was wanting to do a video, but I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know, you know, what really I could do a good video on. And then I started looking through my YouTube feed. And I came across a video that talked about some tweets from this Spencer character, young Errol Spence Jr. Apparently today is his birthday. Today is March 3rd, 2017. Happy birthday, Errol Spence. Errol Spence must be enjoying his day. He must be feeling himself pretty good, because he had two tweets today. Let me read the first one. Happy 27th birthday to me this year. We leaving nothing on the table. I'm coming for it all. If you're not with us, you against us. Hashtag strap season. Okay. He wished himself a happy birthday. He, pounded his chest a little bit. Got his head up in the air, leaving nothing on the table. Coming for it all. If you're not with us, you're against us. Pound his chest. Okay. Alright. Nothing to be too critical about. Then, looks like about 9 hours later, he had another tweet. Okay. This is the tweet. The line of the division. I'll go wherever I'm built different. Or let me read it a little slower. The line of the division. I'll go wherever I'm built different. Hashtag Mr. Man Down. Hashtag strap season. Hashtag do or die trying. Hashtag Team Truth. 2 American flags. 2 Union Jacks. Okay. Now, when I saw this tweet, I laughed out loud. Okay, first off, we need to use a period. I'll go wherever. Period. I'm built different. Maybe he's running out of characters. I don't know, but yeah, because when I read it as a run-on. Okay, but all right. Young Errol Spence says that he is the lion of the welterweight division. Oh man. Let me pull up his box rec real quick. I want to I want to be able to look at his record while I talk about this. All right. I'm on his box rec page. By the way, still not seeing VADA clean boxing program enrolled on his box rec. I still do not see that. What the hell is taking so long? Why are you not enrolled in VADA, in the clean boxing program? Let's do that and then pound our chest, okay? Let's do that. All right. Now, Errol Spence says he is the lion of the welterweight division. How? What has Errol Spence done to make him the lion of the division? Because fans are so building him up so much and so hype on him? Because people are openly praising him so much? Is this stuff getting to his head? Is his young ego and young head getting that big? Errol Spence has not been a professional for 5 years. He has not been a pro for 5 years yet. By the time he fights Brook, he will not have been a pro for 5 years. Okay? And let me double check that just to be sure. He made his pro debut on November 9th, 2012. Okay. So in November of this year, he will be a pro for 5 years. That will be before he fights Kell Brook. Okay. Now, this dude says he is the lion of the division when he has not been a pro for 5 years, when he has not had a world championship fight yet, nor has he won a belt yet. Okay. Has he even beaten a former welterweight champion yet? No, I do not believe so. I believe the only champ on his record is Chris Algieri, who was a champ at 140, not 147. Okay. All of these other guys, I believe, were never world champions. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. But that makes him the lion of the division. You know, his two best wins, Chris Algieri and Leonard Bundu, beating up a junior welterweight champion with no punching power, and a 42-year-old midget in Leonard Bundu. That makes him the lion of the welterweight division. I mean, is somebody fooling themselves or what here? You know, I mean, somebody tell me. You know, how many titles did Leonard Bundu hold? Okay, you know, how many knockouts on Leonard Bundu's record? Right now, I'm seeing he has 12 KOs. Okay, out of, let's see, 33, 34, 35, out of 37 fights, he only has 12 KOs. Okay, and the guy's been a pro since 2005. That's his best win, him and Chris Algieri. But he is the lion of the welterweight division. Why? Because he believes in his head that Kell Brook was avoiding him or ducking him. You know, that makes him feel that way. Because he thinks all these people don't want to fight him. Garcia and Thurman and all these people. You know, maybe they don't. But Kell Brook wants to fight you. He is going to fight you. You know, there's no doubt about it. You know, how is Errol Spence the lion of the welterweight division when Manny Pacquiao has not retired? Now, Manny Pacquiao is a bit forgotten, it seems, you know, even to me, because he is not taking on the best fights. He is not taking on great challenges, you know. But he has a WBO belt, okay, and he has not retired. Okay, if anybody is the lion of the welterweight division, it would be Manny Pacquiao because of his legendary career and his tenure and what he has done in the game. Okay, so that title can go to Manny Pacquiao, even if he is not fighting the best of the best, even if he is 38 years old. You know, you got Danny Garcia, who is a WBC champion. That last fight he had, I'm not sure if that was a title defense. That little easy warm up he had before Keith Thurman. If so, that would be a defense at 147 for Danny Garcia. Pulling it up right now. I want to confirm. Oh, by the way, Danny Garcia, VADA CBP enrolled on his box rec, okay? Again, Errol Spence, what the hell you waiting on, Mr. Lion? Enroll in VADA, okay? Okay, the Sammy Vargas fight was not a welterweight title defense. Okay, so this will be his first title defense in unification with Keith Thurman. All right. Those two guys could claim, which Danny Garcia really can't be because his only two wins at welterweight have been, well, I guess three because they got Paulie Malignaggi. Looks like that was a welterweight fight. Okay, so he has Malignaggi, Robert Guerrero, and Sam Vargas. Okay, but still, hell, Robert Guerrero was a former world champion. Paulie Malignaggi was a former world champion, and he's about to fight another world champion. So he would have more of a claim as to being the lion of the division, even though he is not. Okay, Keith Thurman. I wouldn't think he could claim it either. You know, who is he beating? He got a decision over Sean Porter. That was kind of a toss up. Some people thought Porter won that fight. Okay. And his other signature wins at welterweight has been who? Robert Guerrero Louis Collazo and Leonard Bundu is not really doing it for me. Nor is Diego Chavez or Jesus Soto Carras. Okay, so Thurman's signature wins is Porter and Guerrero at welterweight. Okay, and if he beats Garcia tomorrow, but no, even Thurman has what title defenses. He has defended the title. Let's see, he won the. Let's see. Looks like he won the interim against Diego Chavez in 2013. Okay, he had interim for a couple of fights, and then it was the full WBA World Welterweight title against Robert Guerrero. Okay, and since then he had Collazo and Porter. Okay, so Thurman definitely has more of a claim to being a lion of the division, more than Danny Garcia. So I would put Pacquiao first, then Thurman, then Garcia. Okay, and as far as where Kell Brook comes in, hell, Kell Brook would be, let's see, Kell Brook. He beat Sean Porter in 2014, became the IBF champion. Kell Brook is behind Manny Pacquiao. If you want to rank it like that, why? Because Kell Brook has had a longer career than Keith Thurman, and he has more wins and more knockouts. Okay, so he is a longer tenured fighter, and he won the IBF championship in 2014. Okay, looks like Thurman did not become the full welterweight champion until 2015. Okay, so when you combine the record and a clear win over Sean Porter, not a toss up win where some people thought Porter won the fight. Yeah, Porter did not beat Kell Brook. Kell Brook clearly beat Sean Porter. Okay, so Manny Pacquiao first, by his resume and long tenure in the sport and legendary status, can claim to be the lion of the division. And then behind him would be Kell Brook, then Keith Thurman, then Danny Garcia. Okay, Errol Spence at best would be number 5. Okay, you know, you are not the lion of the division. I guess this guy thinks people are afraid to fight him, and he is believing all this hype that people are putting on his name. People talking him up and shit like he, the best thing since Floyd Mayweather. I tell you, man, Errol Spence gonna be in for a rude awakening. His ego and his mind are out of control. It seems like, man, too cocky, too arrogant. I'll go wherever. I'm built different. Okay. Hell, I bet if Floyd could have a sit down with him, he probably would say, "Man, I don't think you should go over to the UK and fight this boy." Cause when was the last time Floyd made such a move? Floyd had all his fights right there at home in Las Vegas where he lived. Where the commission is right there. And hell, wouldn't the commission love to keep Floyd right there, the champ in Las Vegas, keep having fights in Las Vegas? I believe so, just like the Alabama commission. I do believe that. That's my opinion. Okay, so but go ahead, go over to the UK. I tell you, you better get a knockout or you better get multiple knockdowns. If not, it's gonna be tough to get a decision. Ask Martin Murray how it was fighting Sergio Martinez in Argentina when he should have got that decision. Okay, and I love Sergio Martinez, but Martin Murray should have got the decision in that fight. Okay, he should have got the decision in that fight. But in Argentina, that shit was not happening, man. It did not happen. As Sergey Kovalev, how I was fighting an Olympic gold medalist in America with 3 American judges and an American ref. How did that go? Did not go well. Okay, so this young Errol Spence, this Spencer character, I'm telling you, man, this young kid, he just turned 27 years old. Man, this dude he needs to eat some humble pie, man, and I think he is going to eat some on May 27th at Bramall Lane in Sheffield, England. I do believe, he is believing his own hype too much, man. I think he is underestimating Kell Brook. I think that he believes that this is going to be an easy fight, that this is going to be another Chris Algieri, Leonard Bundu situation, and that is not going to be the case. That is not going to be the case, man. He is fighting a guy who literally had his hands down, taunting Triple G, led Triple G, evading Triple G's punch. He got hit flush a few times, looked at Triple G and said, "Is that all you got? You ain't shit. I'm still right here." And he was doing that to one of the most feared, hard-hitting hitters in the game. Okay, getting in Triple G's head. And if that fight would have continued, I think that would have worked to his advantage. You know, I remember before that fight, Kell Brook saying, "Man, I want to feel Triple G's punch. I want to know what it feels like. I want to feel his power." I remember him saying that shit, man. It was like he was like, I know that might be, kind of sadistic and sick, but like he was like eager to feel Triple G's punches. Now, do you think Willie Monroe was eager to feel Triple G's punches? I don't think so. Uh, what about Dominic Wade? I don't think so. Uh, all these guys. Daniel Gill. You know, I do not believe they were eager to feel Triple G's punches. Okay, but Kell Brook, a real fighter, a tough fighter, a strong fighter. You know, with a tough, strong, sort of sick, sadistic mentality. It was like, yeah, I want to feel that shit. I want to feel that punch. You know, Errol Spence, man, I don't think this guy realizes what he's getting himself into, and he is gonna fight this man at the venue where he has been wanting to fight for 24 years. He's gonna fight him in that venue. The adrenaline that's gonna be going through Kell Brook's body, man, shit. I tell you, boy, I think a good portion of that fight, especially in the beginning, Errol Spence's punches are not gonna affect Kell Brook much at all. He's gonna be on such a high, an adrenaline rush from fighting in Bramble Lane. A place that he has visited all his life, that he can remember his uncle telling him at 6 years old that he would be performing there, and the place would be filled to watch him. So Errol Spence, man, I shouldn't even be saying this so loud. Please keep the faith, keep believing, keep the big ego, man down, strap season, all that kind of shit. Well, I'm telling you, man, when Kell Brook hits Errol Spence, man, it's not gonna be the same type punch he got from Chris Algieri. It's not gonna be the same kind of punch that he got from Leonard Bundu, and it's definitely not gonna be the same kind of punch that he got from a Chris Van Heerden. Okay, Kell Brook is not into these guys, man. Alejandro Barrera, what? Phil LaGreco. This makes Errol Spence the lion of the welterweight division. What? Huh? What? Who is this? No Bolanos. What? Who else we got? Jonathan Garcia, Richard Andrews, Nathan Butcher, Luis Torres, Brandon Hoskins, Guillermo Ibarra, Eddie Cardova, Jesus Tavera, Emmanuel Larte, what? Gerardo Cuevas, Peter Oluch, Raymond Charles, Ron Cruz, all these guys, huh? Sammy Vargas, this the same cherry that Danny Garcia just picked. All these people, these guys makes him the lion of the welterweight division. I don't think so. Great. He has shown great offense, and people are buying into it, boy. Oh, this guy is unbelievable. He's the next Floyd Mayweather. He's the next great star. Oh my God, Errol Spence. Okay. He's about to get the first real test of his career. This so-called lion of the welterweight division. So keep feeding the ego, keep believing your own hype, keep letting everybody build you up. In the meantime, you need to enroll your ass in Bada. And I tell you, man, I can't wait for this fight. Can't wait for this fight. And me personally, as a Kell Brook fan, I hope young Errol Spence gets humbled because he needs to learn, He needs to learn. Thanks for watching.